Good morning students, this is your science teacher and today we are going to start with the first chapter, matter in our surrounding. So let's begin with the lesson. The first question that might have arisen in your mind is what is matter? Correct? So we see many things in our surrounding. Natural things, man-made things. Isn't it? For example, mountain, hill, tall buildings, roads, etc. These all things are made up of material and scientists have named it as matter. Correct? So let's see the definition of matter. Matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. For example, air, rice, water, chair, etc. Non-examples are feeling like love, smell, etc. These are an abstract noun, so they are not an example of matter. Next, classification of matter. Early Indian philosophers classified in the form of 5 basic elements as air, earth, fire, sky and water, and they named it as Panchatattva. On the basis of physical state, matter is classified as solid, liquid and gases. They have classified on the basis of chemical composition also, and matter is classified it as pure substance and mixture. Pure substance may be elements or compounds. Mixture may be homogeneous mixture or heterogeneous mixture. Our next part is physical nature of matter. Matter is made up of particles. The particles of matter are very tiny. The particles of matter have space between them. The particles of matter are continuously moving. Last, the particles of matter attract each other. Let's see through an activity. First, matter is made up of particles. Take some water in a beaker and note its level. Dissolve some salt or sugar in it with the help of a glass rod. The salt dissolves in the water but the level of water does not change. This is because the particle of salt get into the space between the particle of water. This shows that matter is made up of particles. The particles of matter are very tiny. Dissolve 2 to 3 crystals of potassium permanganate in 100 ml of water in a beaker. Take 10 milliliter of this solution and dissolve in 100 milliliter of water. Take 10 milliliter of the solution and dissolve in 100 milliliter of water. Repeat this process 5 to 6 times. This shows that a few crystals of potassium permanganate can color a large volume of water because there are millions of tiny particles in each crystal. The particles of matter have space between them. Let's see through an activity. Take some water in a beaker and note its level. Dissolve some salt or sugar in it with the help of a glass rod. The salt dissolves in the water but the level of water does not change. Why? Because the particle of salt get into the space between the particle of water. Hence we say that the particle of matter have space between them. The particle of matters are continuously moving. Let's see through an activity. Take some water in a beaker and put a drop of blue or red ink slowly along the side of the beaker. Leave it undisturbed for a few hours. The ink spread evenly throughout the water due to the movement of the particle of water and ink. The intermixing of 2 or more different types of matter on its own is called as diffusion. The process is called as diffusion. Particles of matter attract each other. Take an iron nail, a piece of chalk and a rubber band. Take these 3 materials. Try breaking them by hammering, cutting or stretching. You can observe it is more easier to break the chalk, less easier to break the rubber band and difficult to break the iron nails. This is because the particles in the iron nails are held together with great force than in the rubber band or chalk. Hence we say that particle of matter attract each other. Okay students, we'll stop here for today, and in the next video we will see the states of matter. Thank you and take care.